You're more than welcome to take one for a ride if you want.
What, today? Ready? What's up, y'all? It's Brandon Hart. And today we got a special surprise for you. We're gonna check out one of the most impressive motorcycle collections in the country. You excited to see a couple nice bikes today?
I'm excited.
Tim and I are gonna make the trip.
Yeah.
I think we got about an hour. He's scared of the highway because he doesn't have a windshield. But
Yeah, touring bike.
take the long way. We'll be all right. Tim, do you have any advice out there for
You know,
for riders?
rubber side down.
Before we get started, I got to know the story on Fat and Furious 1.
Actually, we were at some golf cart place, and we went across the street to a go-kart place, and they had you put a name in for what you wanted to do for the racing. I think it's not a Brandon somewhere, and one of us put in Fat and Furious, and it just stuck. So
Fat and Furious 1, so make sure you check him out on Instagram. What an impressive collection of motorcycles here. It's hard to even know where to start. But why don't you tell us a little bit, how many bikes do you have? Like, 8, you got more than this.
yeah, 7 or 8.
Do you have a favorite of the whole collection?
No, I really don't. I mean, honestly, depends on the mood. You know, if I just want to beat around town, you know, the Dyna or the FXR. If I need to get somewhere quick, it's either going to be the Glide or the Lowrider. Guy out of Alabama, I met him in Sturgis a few years ago. Told him if he ever wanted to sell it, let me know. Called me up one day and said, hey man, I'm gonna sell the bike, do you want it? I said, yes, I'll be there tomorrow to get it. So we rode up to Dothan, Alabama and picked it up. Pretty much everything is stock. I changed the pipe, +2s, front and rear. My machinist did the struts for me. Other than that, it's bone stock. Thrashing, a couple things here, a couple things there. Changed the bars a little bit.
I like how it has the indicators on the bars too.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder to find the right cover plate for those things when you try to move the bars up.
I bet.
06 Dyna Anniversary FXDI 35. It's actually replicated off the 70 boat tail Super Glide. The DNA specialty with the wheels, the Bassani Super Bike pipe. What's nice is it's a 6-speed Dyna. Really haven't done anything to the motor other than tensioners and stuff like that. New oil pan. Changed the risers and bars out. There's a few bikes that I have to have. Those are the ones I really wanted.
Right.
21 Lowrider S. Yeah, Black Widow Creations did most of the carbon, along with Lucas out of Italy. HPI pipe. Moons MC did the skid plate, BST carbon fiber wheels, Kraus front end inverted. Bullet Works does the mirrors and the struts. This has got the Speed Dealer swing arm on it, A10 moto with all the lighting. And then LaPera did the custom seat for me. This is getting ready to go down to All American next month for the tune, the new cam. Run a Thunder Max on this one. So the last time it was sitting right at 166, 161. So she's quick, plus she's light, you know.
Yeah. Quick is the
Till I get
understatement
on
of
it,
the
then you had
century.
the 260 pounds on it, then you know, you automatically slow down a little bit. All the covers on this one and my Road Glide are done through Custom Culture. It's a company out of Spain.
They did all the machining on it?
Yeah.
And stuff?
Primary cam cover, the rockers, HPI exhaust, SBC bro bar on the front with the tunnel Rama HPI on it. Anything from Kraus. I run the Ohlins, front and rear. I just like the adjustments on it. Plus, it's more of a performance, a little bit better on the performance side of it.
Let's hear it, Tim. Do that. Let's hear it, phone.
Oh, it's horrible.
Sounds like a Kodak Polaroid getting ready to take a picture.
Yes.
2001 Road Glide CVO, Screaming Eagle. Pretty much stock, other than, like I said, once again, I swapped the suspension, Legends front and rear, thrashing boards, risers, A10 Moto did the lighting on it. That's getting ready to do a motor swap here pretty soon after paint.
Dropping something big in it, huh?
Yeah, something a little bit bigger than what it's sitting at right now.
Go big or go home, man.
Yeah, you know.
That seems to be your motto here with these bikes. I don't know.
They just come together, you know, you get an idea, you think about what you want to do, and then it sits in the garage for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, until you start looking around and figure out what you actually want to do. D&D exhaust, that's also running. Thunder Max tuner. Tried to find a plate that says Grandpa, but it's already taken, so I went to Hefe on this one.
Hefe.
That's fitting.
One of your probably most popular bikes right now. You got a Raffle going on. How long is that going on for?
We're going to sell 500 tickets. I think there's about 180 or 190 tickets left. Tickets are $100.
How long can they enter till?
July 30th first?
Y'all could win this bike for how much of an investment?
It's a $100 ticket.
$100 for a ticket. It helps out Forgotten Angels. For those of you that follow Shade Tree Surgeon, he's been involved with them for a long time. They're great people. They do some great stuff here in the Tampa area. I know you're gonna shed a tear when this bike leaves.
Yeah,
man.
it's 135. Pretty much everything's been touched on it except the frame. Ryan at Bamco does the Bamco bolts and everything. Cross front end, speed dealer swing arm.
Yeah, the Prodigies look great on this. I think it just fits the look of the bike really well with the black.
Carbon fibered fender, side covers, saddlebags, center console, windshield.
She's light.
Everything else is factory. Paint was done by Eric Warren in Tampa. Mo and Dante LaPera did the seat for me. Legends in the rear suspension. Like I said, speed dealer swing arm. Figurati did the swing arm covers.
I love the Legends cans. They look so cool because the logo is so close to the color of the bike.
And Legends, you know, if you email them or something, let them know, they'll actually do you a custom skin for your canisters for the color of your bike. Just let them know what you know.
This has made an appearance on the channel before. I'll call this the OG just because to me this is the first build from you that I've seen. And this is when they first came out too.
Yeah.
Like, you were probably one of the first.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of guys that could find the parts for it. A few friends were like, hey, you should do like a carbon fiber fender or something. I'm like, well, let me look at it. And then it kind of kept going from the fender to the bags, to the fairing, to the side fairing, to the oil cover.
The wheels.
Yeah, the wheels.
Once you got the carbon fiber in your mind, you're like, that's it.
And like I said, I literally was sitting around like with the 21. I was like, what am I gonna do with this one? And they're like, maybe make a little mini bike.
There we go. Perfect.
So I'm actually getting ready to do a new one. It's gonna be all forged carbon, gloss forged carbon. But we were down in St. Pete, I don't know, a week or two ago, and a guy on a new RR CVO pulled up, and he wanted to race. And he was like, gotcha. I said, bro, you just spent 130 grand for a bike that's got 150 horsepower. Yeah. So he's like, all right, here we go. So I smoked him out on the line. And then he kept going, and two of his guys that rolled up, they were on Dynas and on another Softail. He's like, yeah, man, he just bought it. He's so pissed right now.
And then the garage to boot with all the wheel chocks. I think he's sponsored by Simpson.
The guys sponsor them.
So if any of y'all have an Old Glory Simpson, you get a free, we'll call it the Carbon Road Glide over there.
Let's just say I'm willing to pay for that helmet somewhere. You're more than welcome to take one for a ride if you want.
What, today?
Yeah, if you want to.
Can I do a little testy?
Yeah, you can do a little test drive.
Man, which one?
Oh, dude.
Man, which one would I even go with? I'm scared because they're so nice. I kind of want the Tiffany one.
Tiffany? Yeah.
I don't know. Or the carbon. I don't know.
Now you know how he feels every morning.
Yeah. Dude, this would be me every morning. It's just like, well, could I ride this one?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Keys are in it.
What's the nickname on this?
Everybody calls it the Carbon. Yeah, keys
We're
are in
gonna
it.
ride the Carbon. I'm a little nervous. So beautiful. Man, this thing is... All right. Well, we are riding the Carbon, ladies and gentlemen. I've never been more nervous to ride a motorcycle. This is probably the most expensive bike I've ever ridden at this point. Oh, okay. Yo, wow, the power on this bike is absolutely, I mean, I'm in third gear and she still hauls ass. The sound is freaking crazy. No, I also have no idea where I'm going. Okay, ready? Whoa! God! Mike's such a great guy for letting me ride this bike. Y'all make sure you go follow him on Instagram at FatandFurious1. I'm gonna let this car get up there a little bit so I can just feel the sweet purr one more time. I don't want to give it back. Guys, this thing is crazy.
No, I can only imagine.
Like, fucking crazy. I would get myself in so much trouble. We're headed back home. Tim and I are gonna find a place to have an ice cold drink and some food. Shout out to Mike, Fat and Furious 1 on Instagram. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. Don't forget to check out my Patreon. I'll put the link below. It's patreon.com/Brandon Hart. It's free, or you can join for $5 a month. I invest all of that back into the channel. And I'm gonna have some new merch coming out soon. Keep an eye out for that. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any content. Y'all take care. Remember, always keep that rubber side down. Peace.